holding for the laugh.
Is that plastic clicking I hear? So it seems it is. It's time to dust off your old instruments and get ready for a reunion tour, because after 5 years of basically no music rhythm games at all, a streamlined Rock Band 4 is hitting the current generation of consoles. Keyboard, Pro Guitar, and a number of features have been cut, but with most of your past hardware and tracks in tow, is Rock Band 4 worth the ticket price? Or is this one gig you should skip? As the first core new title in 5 years, Rock Band 4 has taken a streamlined approach, choosing to focus on the core drums, guitars, and mic experience while cutting many features introduced in later entries of the series. Gone are the keyboards, pro guitars, and online play, sadly. Yes, it seems even the character creator has been radically cut down compared to previous entries. Duke of Gravity, you'll be sorely missed. While this is disappointing at first, Harmonix decided to focus their efforts in arguably more important areas, namely backwards compatibility with previous content and instruments.
Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on.
Chances are if you have any old Rock Band, Guitar Hero, or any number of other plastic instruments, they will just work with Rock Band 4. Though, in the case of the Xbox One edition, you will need a legacy adapter that's included in the price of the base edition of the game. Likewise, almost all your non-Beatles DLC will work in Rock Band 4, though since neither the Xbox One or PS4 support bulk download, you'll be stuck browsing the store looking for your previously purchased tracks. It doesn't stop there though. Harmonix is also going to support any of your exports, starting with Rock Band 3, which is available now, as well as any tracks you've exported from Rock Band 1, 2, Green Day, Lego, and hell, even the AC/DC Live track pack. This is a really good thing, as the included songs are a little bit weak in Rock Band 4. More on that later, and personally, I don't really have any standout tracks. That's okay though, because my All That Remains tracks are still present and still amazing to strum on the guitar. In terms of actual gameplay, Rock Band 4 is exactly what you've come to expect. You still mash along to a set list of 65 songs, or attempt to be pitch perfect in the case of the mic. This is the same Rock Band that it's always been, and whether you love it or hate it, the fourth entry probably isn't going to change your mind one way or another. That said, there's still nothing else in gaming quite like playing along to a song and nailing it with a couple of your mates. Though much of Rock Band remains the same, and indeed some things have been cut, Rock Band 4 does bring a few noteworthy features, not the least of which being a retooled tour mode, which I'm happy to say is much better than Rock Band 3's abysmal offering. And it's a lot more like that of the first two games in the series. There's lots of choices to make that affect the outcome of your band, like whether to hire a manager or head out on your own and buy a van. In short, it's a really great experience and a very fun way to play. The second new addition is the Shows mode, which has you select a song, then vote on the next track or couple of tracks after each set. It's a great way to keep the party going, but admittedly, some of the tracks are pretty easy to guess without a DLC buffer. Another new addition are the freestyle modes for vocals and guitar, as well as pre-authored drum fills. None of these change the game drastically, and with the exception of the drum fills, they see you improvising and making the song your own. While guitar solos are admittedly fun, I found myself turning them off and going for the more satisfying original solos.
I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet.
Overall, Rock Band 4 at its core is still a great game to play with friends, but it's obvious that the current feature set is a bit lacking compared to prior games. That said, there's a lot of room to grow, and it's clear that Harmonix plans to continually add to the experience going forward, making Rock Band 4 a very wise investment for potentially years to come if you love these games like I do. The overall look of Rock Band 4 is very clean and polished. It's very much in line with the first few games, but much cleaner. I saw not a single blemish during my playtime. The models look good, though the customization options clearly leave something to be desired. Like, could we at least have a few more body types from Harmonix? Anyway, other than that, the game is now a 1080p 60 frames per second affair, ensuring it's easy to hit those note charts. Likewise, the menus are as streamlined as they can be for navigation with plastic instruments, though for some reason drum navigation is turned off by default, but you can easily enable it in the options menu. As for the audio, as you would expect, it's top-notch, and all those classic moments where you're doing well and the crowd sings along are accounted for. In short, Rock Band 4 is exactly what you would expect as far as the presentation goes. It's a little bare bones, but the parts that are there serve their purpose. Despite dropping support for many features, Rock Band 4 is still a blast to play, and thanks to a commendable amount of backward compatibility, there's no reason not to get the band back together on new hardware. Rock Band 4 gets a 4 out of 5. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and all that jazz. I've got new reviews every week and a couple other shows that I'm working on, so stay tuned, and thank you for supporting Game Room Hero. Take it easy.